got basketball action at the... American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Dallas playing for the home crowd again tonight. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Malone's shot good.
And from time to time, Malone can make that. The D is going to have to adjust moving forward.
Back to Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Parrish. Pass to Malone. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Malone's got 5.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Now here's Robertson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And here is Walton. Nifty move. Rebound, Parrish.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now here's Malone, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. And then Malone with the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
It's Pippen with the drive, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Parrish. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Robertson. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
To the inside. Here's Parrish. Picks it out to Malone. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
It's stolen by McGrady. Robertson with it. And Arenas picks him up defensively. Malone down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McGrady outside. Here's Robertson. And it's Pippen at the elbow. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Now here's Malone. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Mavericks trailed by 10. Here's Jackson. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Robertson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Outside for Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so is Detroit, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's Parrish missing.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And that one's good by Pippen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Daniels. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson outside. And he drives in. Stolen by Parrish. Pass to Scott. And here's Daniels. Back to Parrish. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Several teams changing it up here. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Back to McGrady. Driving to the basket. Some solid defense here from Arenas. Pass to Scott. Jones, no one around him. The rebound by Heinsohn.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Deflects the pass. And then Malone with the jam.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
It's Pippen on the way. Pass to Jackson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now here's Jones. Inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks trailed by 7. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And taken away by Arenas. Here's Parrish. Finished off the break. Parrish has got his second bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is McGrady. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
Outside, Arenas. Outside, Scott. Pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Ball's knocked loose. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Pippen on the wing. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And Jones has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Down low, here's Walton. McGrady with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Walton missing. Pistons leading by 6. Malone in the post. And the Pistons making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Eddie Jones on the wing. Walton with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's McGrady. Kicks it out to Robertson. With the crossover. Puts the move on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Good on both. Now Arenas. Scoreless thus far. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Bill Walton. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Jones for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's McGrady. Sweet little floater. McGrady's got 6.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And a wide open look for Arenas. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Mavericks trailing. Robertson outside. Pass to McGrady. Here's Walton. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And taken away by Arenas. And now the Pistons fast break. Daniels from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
And the Pistons lead by 5.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Pistons making a change here. Dallas with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's Pippen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Heinsohn, good. Heinsohn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Malone's shot, good. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Outside Pippen. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. The 3. He's off on that one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Malone gets the bucket.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
That one drops for him. Jackson's got 11 points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season? The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Back to Robertson. 1:07 left to play in the third. Malone, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Back to McGrady. Pass to Robertson. Clock at 6. Back to McGrady. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And the Pistons making a change here. Detroit leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. In the corner, Daniels. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Johnson. Green, the screen. To the paint. 3, Pippen. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Detroit leading by 5. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks gave us some information. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. A tough start to the season for them as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control of it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And here is McGrady. Perkins with the screen. Shot clock at 6. And Jones sends it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Johnson.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
And he sinks the second.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Dallas calls timeout. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late. Pass
to Heinsohn. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jackson with the screen. Perkins for three. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Arenas' shot is good.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Johnson down low. Here's Jackson. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Arenas. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Malone's got 34 points.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
Screen by Parrish. Malone in the corner. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. 36 points for Karl Malone.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Robertson is double. Back to Perkins. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Excellent D there from Parrish. Shoots from the high post. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 38 points.
A lethal shooter from mid-range. Malone loves taking those shots when the D gives him the space.
Here's Heinsohn. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Back to Perkins. Will it go? Parrish gets the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
McGrady right side. Inside. Jackson looking around. Pass to Heinsohn. To the left side wing. From outside the arc. Rebound Parrish.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
McGrady outside. Down low. They swipe it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Malone. Good on the shot. Malone's got 41.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Detroit ball. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Arenas. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.
Count up cash really fast. Now she thinks she me or something. Keep in her bag. Now she thinks she me or something. Walked in with a baddie. Now she thinks she me or something. Now she thinks she me or something. Bust down on Audemars. Now she thinks she me or something. Cop another foreign car. Now she thinks she me or something. Don't need a stylist. She must think she me or something. Always going viral. She must think she me or something. Turn up on her. She must think she me or something. Diamonds on her rings and a chain. Think she me or something. Posted up, running with her. Think she me or something. Flawless free bag. Reppin' like she me or something. Yeah, put up. Wicked. Nardo, you got you one with this one.
las ganas tuyas hacerlo como el adiós. Solo quise estar estable, millonario, no. Pero ya que lo soy, yo lo voy a gastar como a mí me dé la gana. El hijo de Sol María, el nieto de Octavio. Mis hijos son leyendas, ya soy hereditario. Somos nosotros, pues, por lo contrario. Conmigo nunca salen Edidi con el diario. M grande en mi cuenta Super Mario. Para lograrlo hicimos lo necesario. No tengo ni un día libre en mi calendario. Y mucho menos tiempo para ustedes, mi horario.
No, no, dicen que el tiempo de Dios es perfecto. Yo estoy aquí porque tenía que pasar. Joseando todos los días, trabajando con aquí nada fue al azar. Ey, hay unos que me quieren, me ven de frente y me vienen a abrazar. En guerra avisada dicen que no, antes por eso no voy a avisar. No.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000 solo en un chanting. Yeah, y malas pacas haciendo planking. Aquí somos muchos como los Vikings. Yeah.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. El VIP tiene modelo, parece un casting. Me ha llevado que son un tacting. Baila, ey, ey.
Benji, Franklin,
Aston,
yo estoy bowling.
Luca, Spalding,
Poli,
Warning,
Code, Barney, Messi, hat-trick, estrella, Patrick,
Lambo, Uru, Automatic,
joven, legend, Nas, Ilmatic.
Babo, Ela, no está escuchando cualquiera. Sonando en todos los botecitos en forma entera.
Ella amarillo como la Inter. Los bomberos no quieren que pisen los estudios.
Los Rangers, que en 2012 yo la saco y suena Danger. Prende el autotune que voy a detonar. La última gira de ustedes fue una escolar. Fiesta patronal, ¿quién me va a destronar? Thunder y Lighting, si salimos pa' la última cambia patrón.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000 solo en un chanting. Yeah, encima las pacas haciendo planking. Aquí somos muchos como los Vikings. Yeah.
Thunder, Lighting, yo soy un astro, Ricky Martin. Ustedes me han visto, todos mis temas están charting. Ustedes me han visto siempre ando con los mismos, mientras ustedes son amigos de todo el mundo como Balvin.
When you were gone, I wasn't lonely. Could hear myself talk, my life was healthy. But then you returned, making ways into eternity without concern. You take it all like you own it all, counting endless beams of light slipping through.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today. the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. To the middle, here's Walton. Banked in off the glass. Walton's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Mavs. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Robertson outside. Pass to McGrady. Back to Robertson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Bucket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Here's Diaw. Out to Hardaway. Back to Jordan. Clock at 6. It's another look. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
Right, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. You've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Now, here is McGrady. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Pippen. Pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
That's from...
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Hardaway. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And here is Jordan. And he gets it to go.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Hardaway with the steal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now McGrady driving to the basket. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Dallas making a switch here.
Maverick substitution.
Knicks trailed by 4. On the wing, Jordan. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Jordan. After the miss by Oscar Robertson. Can't cash in from the high post.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That ties it up. 6 points for Dennis Rodman.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Diaw, the screen. Over to the wing. Back to Hardaway. And he lays it straight in.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Robertson. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Mavericks, AC Green.
Right side, Pippen. Outside, Green. Now, here is McGrady. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Off the mark and a bad shot there. It's Rodman with the ball for New York. Crosses over. Diaw can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And it's good. 2 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 6.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Number 50. Greg Anthony.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Assisted by.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Johnson can't get it to go. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Crawford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Heinsohn. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Jordan.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Maverick substitution.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Heinsohn.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Heinsohn. Now here's Jackson. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And New York making a change here. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Crawford with the ball. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Perkins with the block. Here's McGrady. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Korver. Knocked away. A 15-footer. Perkins with it. Gervin covering. Here's McGrady. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Crawford looking over the floor. Outside Korver. Back to Crawford.
Well, when you're on defense, hands up and antennas up with Crawford, constantly looking to get himself to the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Crawford. Second free throw, no good. Pippen with the wide open look. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Pippen's got 6. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks ahead as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York trailing. And here is Hardaway. And Pippen pulls it down. Robertson outside. Pass to Walton. McGrady outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Robertson. Good. He has 7.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
No good from Jordan. Dallas leading by 4. Outside Pippen. Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. Pippen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Lethal
lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Outside Gervin. Here's Jordan, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
A shot by McGrady, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Robertson with the steal. And he makes good on the layup. Pippen's got 10 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Jordan. New York, no good that time either.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests and wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Now Pippen. Diaw missing on the 3. Heinsohn, good.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
To end the cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Jackson from long range. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Let me hear you, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is your let's go! Fans, make some more noise for your Knicks 7-half squad.
Now Joseph.
Hey, yo, right here. Go over it.
Here's the teardrop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Dallas leading by 14. Pippen outside. Back to Robertson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pippen. .115 left in the third quarter. McGrady up top. He's got 9. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game.
Maverick substitution. AC3. Avery Johnson.
Outside for Pippen. Down low, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
They set the screen. Outside Korver. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
45-32.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Robertson. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Robertson's got 9.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Joseph looking around. 5 to shoot. over Robertson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Maverick substitution. Number 34, Tom Heinsohn.
8 seconds left in the third. High post, Pippen. It's deflected. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dallas leading by 15. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Jeffries. Crawford with the ball. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Crawford, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Here's Heinsohn. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
There's a screen. Pass to Korver. Back to Joseph. New York needs to get off a shot. Korver, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Over to the left wing. Diaw with the steal. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Robertson. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's McGrady driving in. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Jordan. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Dallas with it. Outside, Green. There's the screen. Outside, Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks call time here.
Making us move nicely. That was your next sitting answer.
4 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Walton with the ball. Picked up by Rodman.
Next ball.
New York with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Jordan outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pippen outside. McGrady outside. Pass to Robertson. For the three. Here's McGrady. Dallas again missing. It's Rodman with the ball for New York.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Dallas moving it around. From deep, Robertson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Hardaway, no good. Pass to Walton. Robertson outside.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
Robertson.
He's perfect from the line this time. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shoots. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Nice shot by Robertson.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Basket good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an...
That team I ain't switching, I'm moving dependent like I intended. It's evident they wanna pray for my downfall, there's something to panic. We cooking up with a sauce.